Every episode's a journey, let the truth unfold. Real talk from the heart, never scripted, never cold. We speak life, speak love, elevate the game. Every word hits different when it comes from the flame. Turn it up, tune in, let the story unlock. It's your boy Mike here, welcome to the pod non-stop with. This one life, one mic, one moment to speak. Real conversations, listen deep. Different stories, different views. Understanding changes the truth. This ain't about being right, it's about being real.
Welcome to One Life. This is how we here.
Everybody hears the music, but not everybody hears the why. This project isn't about streams. It's about scars. It's about scars, choices, growth, and what you do with your one life. What's up? What's good, family? Welcome back to the One Life Podcast. I am the boy Mike M.I.C. Reed. This is a space where we talk purpose, pressure, growth, and real life, unfiltered. Today's episode is different. No guests, no debates, just me. Just your boy, Mike to the M, Mike to the I, to the C. And the why behind the album, This Is My Why. Yeah, y'all, dropping the album. You know, a couple of years ago, it's been more than a couple of years. I take that back. During the pandemic, I dropped an album, but it was more of an instrumental, like a motivational album that I did. Only because if a lot of you don't know my backstory, I grew up in music. Shout out to my boy MG, who introduced me to music. Who took me to the studios, who, jump-started that small career I had in music, wanted to be, a music producer. But I did learn a lot. I learned a lot from him, learned a lot from being on stage, performing while he was performing, and jumped into TV and learned even more. But with that, music has always been one of my loves and my passion. So during the pandemic, I did do an album. Not to be an artist, not to sell 1 million records. It was kind of like on my bucket list. Like I just wanted to do an album. I had a lot of things on my bucket list, and I feel like at this point in my life, I've really accomplished all that stuff, especially when it comes to the entertainment field that I was in. I've done everything that I kind of wanted to do. So creating an album was one of them. So recently, I want to say like 3-4 months ago, I dropped this album. Well, I didn't drop the album. I started on this album. And it wasn't something that I wanted to do. It just kind of like, it was like a purpose. Like it just kind of like fell into my lap. But I wanted to start here because this is my why. It just isn't background music. It's not like the first album I did. It's a conversation. It's the parts of my story I used to avoid, the lessons I learned the hard way, and the reasons I show up the way I do today in schools and communities and on this mic. So if you ever wonder why I move the way I move, why I mentor the way I mentor, why One Life is built the way it's built, this album is the answer. It really is. I kind of, again, and I know I made it fast. I made it like in 3 months. I was told it was like 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. But that's because it just felt right. It just felt good. And to be honest, yes, the album is powered by AI. But that's the one thing I love about it is because most people have something to say. Most people love music, and we all connect through music. And so when I learned all this AI stuff, and I know a lot of people don't like AI right now. I know it's kind of a weird thing to them, but I'm telling you, once you get to know AI and once you know how to use it as a tool, mind you, it's a tool. Once you use it as a tool, trust me, it's an amazing tool. It's your friend. So once I learned like this music stuff with AI, like I just saw the opportunity that I can finally tell my story musically, right? So that's why I created this album. That's why I did it with AI. It's about 14 songs. I know, I think about 8 or 9 of the tracks, you do hear me on it. So my voice is on it. I do play some small parts in it. But as far as like making the record, the music, I really did produce the whole thing. Yes, AI helped me, but I produced the whole thing. It took me hours and multiple tracks. Really, it made me feel like I was back in the studio on how someone makes a record, because you're sitting there listening to beats after beats after beats, finding the right one, tweaking the prompts, trying to get it, to play the beat you really wanted. So it does take time. It does take a production mind to actually do it. And I did it. I'm happy with it. It's coming out this Sunday on my birthday, February 8th. So I hope you guys tune in, and I hope you like it. I hope you get something from it. I didn't create the album because I needed music out. I created it because I needed clarity. I mean, this album comes from reflection, not ambition. From asking myself, what did it all mean? I remember the first time I jumped on a mic and did this podcast. It just felt right. I went to therapy for the first time many years ago, and I remember my first introduction conversation with my therapist. It was just so amazing, and I went for like a whole year. Every Saturday morning I got up, and me just going in there talking. And mind you, my therapist, he was a guy, and he just let me talk. And for the first time, I felt like I had a voice. Like, he didn't criticize anything I said. He didn't correct anything I said, kind of validated everything I was saying. And it was just like, I really was using my voice. And that was the first time I think I ever felt like I had a voice to say, and to say what I really want to say. And no one tried to correct me. No one told me I was wrong for feeling the way I felt. No one told me I was wrong for saying the things I was saying. And ever since then, I just feel like I always needed a platform to just speak freely. So when I first did this podcast, I felt that same connection. I felt that same purpose. Same with the music. When I started writing the album, it was my story. I started typing it in, and everything about it is true. And when I was listening to the finished product, when I was mixing it, I like just totally felt it. Like, I was like, wow, that really is my story. So it really was a reflection album. It really made me start thinking about my life and how grateful I am that, I went through all the things I went through. It gave me clarity. It gave me peace, I guess you can say. I listen to it every day now, and I know, Cindy keep asking me what is my favorite song, and it's kind of hard to say because every song I feel something different, because it really is from track 1 to track 14. It's an arc of my story. It's just my life from when I was 14 until now. And I feel every moment of it. So that's why I did it. Every song is a character. It's not polished. It's not perfect, but it's honest. It's me. It's my story. So if you ever want to know, why I moved the way I moved, why I mentor the way I mentor, and why One Life is built the way it's built, it's this album. It's this album from track 1 to track 14. So this album is just me owning my story instead of running it from, because when you own your story, it stops owning you. So that's it. That's why I did it. That's why I created it. I'm so happy for it. So happy for it. Can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to listen to it, and I can't wait for all the feedback. I can't even wait for the feedback about AI, like why I created an AI album. I want to hear from artists what they think about it, because again, most people have a story to tell. They just don't have the platform. But if you give them a platform like podcasting, like even now where they can make their own music, I think this is an incredible thing. I think that if people can just get their feelings out and their voices heard, you never know who's going to listen to it. You never know who's going to relate to it. You never know who's going to take a piece of it and it helps them in some way. That's how I look at it. I look at the album just the way I look at this podcast. Like, I'm hoping someone can listen to the song, like how we connect with music, all the time, and someone just gets a takeaway from it. It helps somebody one day, makes somebody's day better, just that much better. So that's what I'm hoping. And that's where this shift from music to mission is. This project lives inside the 1NELife brand for a reason. The 1NELife brand isn't entertainment, it's experience. Music is just one language I use. The album supports mentorship conversation, reflection moments, leadership development, identity work. I use these songs in real life with students, with mentors, with my team. I talk to my team all the time. I actually let them listen to a few songs. And I share with my team who's trying to figure things out, who they are and why they matter. To me, it is having these conversations. It is, being in that leadership role, that mentorship role. Because I'm really explaining how things in my life went, the path that I took, So for me, this project does live inside the 1NELife brand. It is the purpose behind the music. It's not just me, again, trying to be an artist, trying to sell 1 million records. It's just me using my voice and trying to do everything I can to hopefully add some type of positive, moment in someone's life. The purpose isn't to sell records. The purpose and the goal isn't to be an artist. Like, it really is not. The purpose is to just live out my talents, my God-given talents that I was blessed with. It's my why. It's my purpose, and that's why I titled it, This Is My Why. This album is literally my why. And I'm just hoping y'all feel it. I really am. That's the purpose, to help people pause and ask, what's driving me? What's my why? What's your why? I want people to really ask, like, what is their why? Because I finally found my why. I know my why. And that's why I created this album. That's why, I truly in love with this album. I am, especially track number 9. Y'all listen to track number 9. Track number 9 is really pretty amazing. But I hope you guys really do get a takeaway from it, because just like on this show, it really is about the conversation. It really is about the story and the journey for the past up to some years. I don't even know how it is. Since I was 14 to now, it is my why. It's my lows, my highs, my middles. It's everything. It's my lessons. It's my breakdowns. It's me being vulnerable. It's me, almost giving up. It's me not giving up. It's me pushing through the pain, pushing through all the adversity. It's me living and not just existing. It's all of it. It's all the good, the bad, the ugly. It's everything. And I'm just happy I made it. I'm very blessed that I was given the opportunity to make it. I was very blessed to even be able to make it. Having the talents to do it, having the guts to do it, because most people wouldn't do it. I look at, because I grew up in entertainment, so art and entertainment is really kind of only the way I know how to express myself, through all my art, through, even through this show, through my music. I'm just hoping, again, you guys feel it. I'm hoping you guys like it. I definitely want to hear all the feedback, whether it's good or bad. Let's talk about it. Me, I'm always wanting to talk about everything. So let's discuss. So yeah, this is my why, coming out February 8th. Hope you guys check it out. Because when you know your why, pressure doesn't break you. It clarifies you. So if you listen to this album, don't just hear the beats. Hear the lesson. Hear the choices. Hear the growth. And more importantly, ask yourself the same question I had to answer. What's my why? And am I living like it? This is one life, one mic, one reason to live on purpose. I'm Mike MIC, and this is my why. Check it out. I'm out here.
It's about being right, it's about being real.